Every Coquette vanity tells a story. Roses blooming in every corner, a mirror dramatic enough for stolen glances, and makeup treasures sorted like tiny jewels. Hello ReCrafters! Today we're making a romantic vanity corner for my teenager daughter's bedroom. So, if you're ready, grab your scraps, sparkle your imagination, and let's ReCraft together! This is the little corner I'll be transforming. Tiny, right in front of the door, and honestly, a bit forgotten. But with only the things I already have, I'm determined to turn it into a soft, romantic Coquette dream. Here is the feminine color palette I'll be working with, and the first mission is white. The mirror you're looking at is over 15 years old. It started as gold, survived dark pink, then light pink, and now it's ready for its final glow up. These are my tools for today: water, a plastic bag, sponge, utility knife, paper tape, scissors, brushes, white paint, and a ceramic plate that sacrificed its peaceful life for DIY purposes. First, I tape the edges to protect the mirror. When painting detailed pieces, tapping the paint works much better than brushing wildly, like you were fighting a dragon. And trust me, rotate the object constantly. Nothing humbles you faster than spotting an unpainted corner after everything dries. Then I use a thin brush with little twirls to reach every tiny detail. Of course, I still somehow painted the mirror itself. Incredible talent, but water saved the day. Back in the room, my husband drilled the holes into the wall and I finally placed the mirror. This will be the heart of the whole setup. Here, you'll see that my husband is making other holes on the other wall. You will see what they are for very soon. Next comes the fun part, flowers. I'm using a stencil and even a cord to create a dramatic textured effect. First, I sketch around the mirror. This time, I pick another color from the palette. It's a lipstick pink, my daughter's absolute favorite. I mixed pink, black and white to create it, then started tapping the paint around the outline. No drawing skills required. Woohoo! Luckily! I place the mirror back to check the coverage. Now it's time to work with another feminine color, baby pink. Then moved on to baby pink flowers using the stencil. I taped the unwanted parts on the stencil and started dabbing paint onto the flower shape I liked, until I realized I actually hated it. At that moment, the podcast I was listening to said, "Don't be afraid of mistakes. Mistakes open new paths." And suddenly something clicked. Instead of removing the ugly flowers, I started covering and blending them by tapping over them. And somehow, the wall became even prettier. Then suddenly I found myself creating these beautiful flowers just by following my instincts. No tutorials, no plan, just vibes and paint. I wanted to add some leaves too, but the green paint I had was way too light. So I mixed in a little black to create a deeper shade. And honestly, look at this. This was my victory moment. I absolutely love the final result. Tell me in the comments, what do you think about it? Now, it's time to organize the makeup section. This used to be a soy sauce bottle. Yes, soy sauce. I wrapped it with natural fibers, added some fake flowers, and suddenly it became a Coquette vase. DIY magic is basically controlled delusion. I'm honestly so excited for the moment my daughter sees this corner. She's going to lose her mind. Sure. She also has this adorable romantic little bag. Someone gifted it to us years ago, but I have no idea who. Mystery Queen, wherever you are, thank you. She keeps her K-pop posters and stickers inside, so it's basically a sacred treasure. Remember the 2 holes my husband made on the other wall? They were for this IKEA plate holder, which is now becoming a jewelry organizer. These necklaces used to tangle every 5 minutes, but not anymore. Now she can actually see everything she owns without fighting for her life. Here is an inspiration for you. You can also attach an IKEA plate holder on your wall like this and untangle your jewelries. Being a young lady is so stressful sometimes. The last thing I wanted was a section for her tiny bags, so I used self-adhesive hooks for an easy solution. And here it is, everything organized beautifully in one tiny little corner. If you want to create something like this, don't be scared to start. Mistakes are not the end of the project. Sometimes they become the best part of it. Trust your instincts, experiment freely, and create something beautiful out of what you already have. Today, I'm very happy with the result. If you like it as well, please write me in the comments. So, if you create something from garbage, from trash, or from your leftover materials, please share them with me. I would love to hear from you. So, until next time, stay well. Mwah.